Our wounded warriors home for the holidays. CBS 8 proud to team up with the Warrior Foundation. Their annual Give-a-thon is happening right now, and our Chris Grow live at Freedom Station 2 in South Park with how we can all make a difference. Chris, I was so impressed to see how many people are there so early.
And all volunteers. Again, these are people who are taking time out of their day, their busy schedule to help warriors get home for the holidays. And I want to introduce to you someone who, again, has been helped so much by this organization, Josue Baron. Josue, we know that you had quite a journey back home. What can you tell us about your story and how it is that the Warrior Foundation and Freedom Station helped you?
So I got injured in 2010 in Sangin, Afghanistan. I was assigned to 3rd Battalion 5th Marines, and when I got to the Naval Medical Center here in San Diego, I was transitioning out of the military, and I was 21 years old. I had no idea what was going to happen next. I lost a leg, I lost an eye, so the world seemed different to me. And when I met Sandy and the Warrior Foundation, they had just created the Freedom Station 1, which is housing for veterans or guys that are transitioning to just make an easier move to the civilian world. And I ended up living in one of those cottages, and not only did it help me physically, but just financially too, just being able to save money and get ready for the real world.
How do you think life would have been different had you not had this opportunity with the Warrior Foundation and Freedom Station?
I think things would have took a lot longer.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I would have had to spend more time figuring things out, but it was a smooth transition. Just, I got injured. I ended up, meeting people like Sandy and the Warrior Foundation, and just, they stepped in, they helped me and my family, and just made a huge difference in my recovery.
But there's also some of the things that you're able to now do thanks to the Warrior Foundation that I don't know, that maybe you wouldn't have been involved in, like the wheelchair basketball that you guys are doing. You're recently taking up hand cycling. I learned how much of that is through meeting people in similar situations as yourself.
I always say when you help a service member who is going through the most difficult time of their life, they don't forget that. You know what I mean? They don't forget that, and you create an individual that's going to be a leader, and that comes from a leadership background and things that they've lost everything. But when people step up, help these individuals out, they become leaders in their communities. So when I saw the opportunity for disabled sports and just meeting different wounded disabled veterans, we created teams. We've created just a great environment for guys who are transitioning, they can fall into.
Yeah. Okay, well, Josue, thank you so much for everything. Thank you for your service. Thank you for sharing a little bit of your story, because I hope that when people hear this story, they're remembering, again, the work that the Freedom Station does, the Warriors, helping them get home as well, helping them when they're in the situation that you're in, one warrior at a time, they say. And again, guys, you see the number right there on your screen, 619-578-2615. We want to hear those phones ringing. We want to hear these bells ringing as well too. So Eric Neto, we know that a lot of people are going to watch this and hopefully pick up the phone before they head out to work.
Yeah, of course. Yep. You can call that number, so you see it right there at the bottom.
Yeah, we had Josue on our show here a week or so ago. This changes life. Right. So $22. That's it's going to really help out. Hi, Josue.
Thank you, Josue. Good to see you again. And Chris, thank you for bringing all of this to us.